Welcome to Vegas Hockey Hub here on PRConnectionsRadio.com, the voice of new media. I'm your host, Ian Rachiele, and on this edition of Vegas Hockey Hub Shorts, I'm going to be doing a very quick 5-minute video talking about the possible line combinations that your Vegas Golden Knights are going to have moving forward. So after all the signings and the moves and stuff that have been happening over the last 48 hours, what we're going to be breaking down on this edition of Vegas Hockey Hub Shorts is what is going to be the first line, second line, third line, and fourth line going to look like on the forwards for your Vegas Golden Knights. Now, for line one, two of the three guys are already set in place. Ivan Barbashev is going to be your first line left wing. He was there last year when they acquired the trade deadline in 2023. He played on the top six for the majority of that time. So it's pretty set, and it makes a lot of sense that Ivan Barbashev will be your first line left wing. At center, your best player on the team, Jack Eichel, he is not going to go anywhere. He is not going to budge. He will be your first line center, an elite sniper, somebody who could score a bunch of goals for his organization. And for next year, they will absolutely, no doubt, rely on Jack Eichel to score a bunch of goals for Vegas. Now, on right wing, for the first line, it could be a combination of anybody. You could go with your captain, Mark Stone, promote him from the second line to the first line and kind of put him back on where he was a few years ago. But if you have questions about his injury concern, or if you think that you want to put somebody else on the first line, you could have maybe Victor Olofsson, someone they just signed, a former teammate of Jack Eichel. He could be on the same line with Jack Eichel once again. Alexander Holtz is a really good, intriguing young guy they acquired from the New Jersey Devils in the Paul Cotter deal. He could be a first line winger as well if you want to go on the younger side and give him a chance. Now, what we're going to do is on line one will be Barbashev, Eichel, and Stone. All right, I'm going to trust Mark Stone that he is going to be healthy and he is going to be your first line winger on the right-hand side. So line one for the forwards will be Ivan Barbashev, Jack Eichel, and Mark Stone. You are essentially going to put your three best forwards on the same line. Barbashev is someone that can pass the puck around. He's solid on assists and someone who can play every single game. Jack Eichel is a superstar. He is a top 10 talent in the NHL. And Mark Stone, the captain of the organization, he is going to be on that line one. Now, moving over to the second line, there is a lot of possibilities here. Now, the one person that I would say concrete is going to be on the second line is Tomas Hertl, because Tomas Hertl, they paid so much to get him at the trade deadline, and with his cap hit and his veteran leadership, having him on the second line just makes sense. Now, I'm going to go with a different option for the second line. I'm going to have Pavel Dorofeyev as your second line left wing. He's young, he's energetic, he's got a lot of hustle. He scored around a dozen goals last year for the Golden Knights organization. And with them signing him to an extension and giving him $1.8 million, they have a lot of trust and future progress in Pavel Dorofeyev. So he will be on forward line two. And then on the right side, your recently acquired Victor Olofsson. And I will put this here. If Olofsson could repeat that 28-goal season or have anything similar to it, that would be great for your forward line too. And Dorofeyev is going to progress mightily with the Golden Knights organization. Forward line three, I am going to keep two veterans, people who have been in the Golden Knights for a long time, and pair them with the young guy that's on the roster. Brett Howden, he has kind of been interchangeable. He's been on line two, line three, line four throughout his career in Vegas. But at this point in time, Brett Howden is good enough to be a third line left wing and someone that you could trust to be alongside a William Karlsson, a guy who just had a 30-goal season with the Golden Knights and one of the longest tenured members here in Vegas. And then Alexander Holtz, they acquired him at the NHL draft, and he is going to be a young guy that they're going to want to hope they can rely on and have a breakout season. So having him team up with two people who have been in Vegas for a while does make sense. And then line four, I'm keeping Nick Waugh and King Colazar the same, and my only difference is that Brendan Bryson, the former first-round pick, he will be replacing William Carrier in the starting lineup, and he will be your fourth-line winger. He is good enough to be on the main roster, but I don't see him as a middle six forward yet. Now, your two healthy scratches will most likely be Giannis Roundbeer or Mason Morelli, depending on how the two-way system works. Now, this is talking about the line combinations with your Vegas Golden Knights. This is Vegas Hockey Hub Shorts. I'm your host, Ian Rachiele, and until next time, have a good one, and go Knights, go.